If you've never seen NoCode AI, this is the magic right here. This is one prompt. Are you kidding me? Come on. Another day, another challenge. Today, great idea, Spotify. You know that billion-dollar or billion-dollar company. Today we're gonna clone it. We're gonna create our own version and we're gonna do it better. We're gonna make a baby. We're gonna do a YouTube, social media, Spotify baby hybrid. That's what we're going to create. So many ideas, so many suggestions from our amazing community, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to use Replit AI, which is a no-code development tool right here. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. And we're going to use another tool that I really like. It's called CopyCoder. And CopyCoder essentially gives you the best prompt to put into Replit to make it the best. All right, so let's jump into it. I'm not going to waste any more time. My name is Marcin AI. This is a no-code development channel. If you guys like this stuff, you guys have seen my other channels, seen my other videos. What we do is we just get down, we create fun clones, we take ideas, we use the inspiration from these other massive companies, but we do it with no code. So here's what we're actually going to do today though. So first we're going to come up with a name, the hybrid baby I mentioned, that's number one. Then we're going to create a modern, sleek front end. Then we're obviously going to add all our badass features. You're wondering what features? We're going to have to wait for that one, but they're going to be good. I'm telling you, with a little hybrid model. Then we're going to create all the backend, login authentication, and a Firebase backend, so we could actually store all the info. This isn't some glorified little demo, and then we're going to deploy it. So it's all going to be done in 30 minutes, and this is how we get down here. So thank you guys for watching. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so first step is first name. So ChatGPT, let's go. Let's just go 4.0. I am making a Spotify clone, but it's going to have some features of YouTube and social media mixed with Spotify, period. I need a really fun name to use for my project. Be creative and give me 200 results. Why 200, you ask? When you push these large language models, you really start getting good answers around the 80, 90. Go 200, go 300. They're free, right? So there's a bunch. So this is how you find them, okay? So the point though with this is let's just pick a random one just so we can start the challenge. And again, guys, this is a demo. We're not really launching this product. I want to show you the power of no code with AI and what you can do with these amazing tools. So next step, we have our name, which is SoundX. Let's just go with that because really the name doesn't matter for the purpose of these. So we're going to go SoundX, and there's our name. Check. Don't overthink this stuff. The whole point of this is just start building. All right, so next thing is modern front end. So this is where CopyCoder comes in. I took a screenshot. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go to the home page. If you guys haven't tried CopyCoder yet, I absolutely love it. It's a prompting tool for all your IDEs, which are your no-code development tools. All you do is you select your image. So we're going to go here. We're going to go pick our, so here's a screenshot of Spotify, for example. We're going to take that. And all you got to do is hit generate prompt right here. It's going to give you a really elaborate, amazing prompt that we're going to then put into Replit. Is this necessary? No. But it does make things better because this CopyCoder specializes in giving you the best prompt, so then Replit can make the best product. I've tested both. I really like them both. Again, do you need them both? No, but you'll see the results with it, okay? Then we're going to go to Replit, and we're going to paste that in here. So now we've pasted our prompt. You can get down into the prompt and see why it's amazing. It thinks like an engineer. It's going to give you the page layout, the structure, the analysis. It's going to give you all of the colors, everything. Now we're going to go back to Replit, and now we're going to say, we are creating a Spotify clone, period. Here is the prompt I want to use, period. I want you to replicate this image using this prompt, pixel perfect, for our product called SoundX, period. And now, guess what? We're going to take our image, which is our image here, and then we're going to drop that in. So now we have our prompt, and we have that image. And now, let's start with the front end first, period. We're also going to be setting up login authentication and a backend using Firebase, period. But all later. We don't need to do that now. Let's first focus on the look, the feel, the modern design, and make this thing pixel perfect. We're going to hit improve prompt. This little button right here is the magic button. Now it's going to improve our prompt in my human language, and now it's going to make it so much better. And now we have our prompt for the code, we have our prompt for the look, and we have our reference image. So now while this starts, and now we're off, guys. We're literally off and running. It's been probably 2-3 minutes, and now we're going to get the best possible way to set this up. So also, if you guys signed up, I have all the links below. I'm not going to bore you with all that stuff, but you know, I do get a little kickback. You guys can buy me a little coffee or a little water or a little donut, and I do appreciate it very much. So while this goes, definitely make sure you guys join our amazing community. We have a community called the NoCode AI Army. I think we're almost getting to 2,000 members. So we're at 1,905 members. All the links are below. Again, I really, really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching the content. The channel's absolutely exploding, and for a good reason, because we're having fun here. We're building. All right, back to it. Absolutely. Let me propose what we're building. I'm going to help you create SoundX. So let's just build the initial prototype. And as you can see, Replit's amazing because it's saying, hey, would you like to add any of these other features? Backend, user authentication, operations, search functionality. Right now, we don't need any of that. Right now, we're just focusing on the look. So hit approve, and I'll be back when this is ready. One thing you'll notice here in Replit, you can see a checkpoint. So this is actually a Git repository where it's going to save. You can roll back to here. So if something breaks, hallucinates, which is very rare with Replit, but if it does happen, all you got to do is go click right there and say, hey, take me back to this point. I have a full in-depth Replit training coming, which is going to be Replit 101, 102, 103 from beginner to advanced. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys check out my channel. Give a quick follow, and you'll definitely get that as it comes, because I really do like this product. I think it's one of the best products out there, and it can do so much for you. So yeah, let's get back to it. My favorite part is the first initial thing. Are you guys ready for this? If you've never seen NoCode AI, this is the magic right here. This is one prompt. Are you kidding me? Come on. One prompt. Look what it created. I mean, this is out of dream world right here. Look at this. It's a full functioning thing. We got search, we got library, we got playlists. Look at this. We got the actual albums. We have a player down on the bottom. This is crazy. Every time I see this, even though I've done probably tens of dozens of these products, probably 100 different demos at this point in different products we're building, it's still amazing to me, and it's only getting better. And this is a combination of CopyCoder and Replit. It's amazing. I mean, look at this. Let me just zoom out. So we have everything. We have our playlists right here. We have our home, search, library, what you want to play. We have premium, install app. You have our profile, which we're all going to connect. So right now, version 1 is none of this stuff works, right? We can't even click into any of this, but it doesn't matter because now it's going to get really easy because now we have the look and feel. So now all we're going to do is say, it's amazing. Yes, this is absolutely fantastic, period. Next, I would like you to create a album details page, period. And for this, we're going to use my friend Travis Knight, who's an incredible artist, incredible sound, and we're going to use his album. He gave us rights to this, so we're going to be able to actually upload his music, and we're going to be able to do the secret thing I told you about how to make this better. So this is going to be our next step. So let's take Travis's image here and say, let's create this image as the reference, pixel perfect, using the same theme and look as the homepage for this album display, period. Bang. Part 2. Now we're going to do the most important part, which is the second page of this, which is going to be the album details page. Now let's see, we got the album. So let's go in and click it, and look at that. Wow, it's amazing. Amazing. All right, so now we got the display. We got the album here. Now we'll be able to click in and actually play the album, which we're going to worry about later. So now we have our home page. We now have our details page. Look at that. You just click into it, and there's our details page, which is fantastic. Obviously, we're going to have search, we're going to have playlist, all that other stuff will come later, but right now that's not important. So what is important, though, is now we need to do what I really want to do, which is let's go back to our list, and this big what right here, right? We've already built the modern front end, done, these badass features. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to include the socials plus video plus, let's actually work this way. So music plus video plus socials. That's the idea. That's my big idea here, is why can't you be logged into one platform, listen to your favorite artist, and then when you feel like it, just watch their music video, so the YouTube hybrid, and then also hit them up on X or Instagram right there in one platform. So that's my big idea. So am I going to launch this product? I don't know. Maybe. But the point is, that's the way we're thinking here, is how can we take something like a Spotify and make it better? This is the beautiful part of the world we're living in right now with AI, is you can literally take something, these behemoth legacy companies worth billions, and be quick and agile and use these tools and build something really, really great. and you can get creative. That's the idea. And again, I'm doing this for demo purposes for you, so you could learn to understand the potential. And I'm doing this with my words. You see, I've literally typed nothing besides this crappy, this is probably my level of skill right here, okay? Besides talking a lot and showing you guys step by step how to do this. So I hope you're enjoying it. Definitely give a follow below. And I got many more of these. But now you see that music, video, social. So let's go back. So now on the details page, I want to customize it and add 2 more functionalities. 1, showing the list of music, showing the 3 most recent YouTube videos embedded. I'll provide you the links, but for now use placeholders. Show the last 4 Instagram posts. Again, use placeholders. Show the last 4 tweets, period. Guys, here's a very, very most important thing. When you're talking to these programs, Replit or any of the other ones, is tell them not to break, tell them not to screw anything up. So check out this message I'm about to tell them. Do not touch any of the other parts of this project, period. We are just working on the details page, period. Don't screw anything up, period. I want to work moving forward on one thing at a time and nothing else, period. I think this is going to be great. So this is going to be the details page, but it's going to have all those social components. And now if we go back to this, guess what? We're going to now have this media, music, video, and socials. And this is going to make it completely different. And I'm sure somebody's going to watch this video and probably do this. Fantastic. Hit me up. We'll collab. I have so many other projects I'm working on that, but this idea came to me today and I wanted to just make a video, and Replit was the perfect tool to do it. So shout out to them. You can get their link below and sign up. You guys buy me a cup of coffee. I really appreciate it, as always. And next, we're going to basically do our login, Firebase backend, and we're going to have a full product. Yes, we could spend the next day or hour or 3 weeks building out every single part of this. And I'll show you a couple of the things what you need to do, but now I think you get the idea. We have a look. We have functions. We're customizing one of the pages. We can then customize a different page. We can then customize the playlist page, and so on and so on. You get the idea. The point of this is to show you in 30 minutes what we could do. Yes, if I spend the rest of the day building this, I'll probably have a full platform that I could probably set up and launch. But that's not the point of these videos. You see it down here? 30-minute challenge. I don't even know what the clock is on, but I think we're doing pretty good because we're already down to this part. Oh, crap, it's already done. Let's see. All right, drum roll. Because you check if the album details page now shows all our sections. So we got music. Oh, latest videos, let's go. Okay, perfect. So we got the music and we got latest video, which will say it to actually when I click to play it. Then we got Instagram, perfect. And we got the latest tweets. Okay, so let's make a couple changes. Looks pretty good. We need a few changes, period. When I click into the latest video, open up a player, full screen. Include the Instagram text. For the latest tweets, show me the actual text and allow me to comment on the actual last tweets. Okay, let's do it. So there you go. We got 3 more things. As you can see, step by step. You just take the time. You go every single thing. So here, guess what we're going to do? We're going to have our search. We're going to do that function. Then we're going to have our library. We're going to do that. Then the playlist, liked songs, connect our playlists, how this looks. Then we're going to set up our profiles, our app, and so on and so on. And this is what you're able to do with these tools now, where you'll be able to actually build this thing completely from scratch in no time. I always tell people, they watch these demos, they hit me up, they join our group and say, well, you didn't finish the application. The point wasn't to finish it. The point was to show you the power of what you can do and what I was able to do in 30 minutes. So inspire you, get you going, get you building. I'm not doing anything special here. You know, I'm a glorified developer now because I know how to use these tools. And I call myself the NoCode AI dev because I'm able to actually make things happen, even though I have no idea what the hell is happening under the hood. Maybe a little bit, but not a lot. So let's see what it gets us. And I take pride in that. I'm good at creative. I'm good at talking. I'm good at making things happen. I'm good at putting people together. But one thing I'm not good at is understanding code. Here we go. So we got an error. Finally, first error of the day. I love it. error. Just tell it, talk to it like a human. We got an error, it's going to fix it. Watch. So now we took a, so there's an error, but let's see what it says. It gives you a tip right here. It says, large chats can affect performance. Start a new chat for better results. So this is really good, and it's telling you to do this. So as soon as this fix is in place, we're going to start a new chat. Replit, again, is amazing at this. It's telling you, hey, we know the limitations of our project, our program. So in order to give you the best results, where stuff doesn't hallucinate and you're able to build these full projects, start a new chat. So guess what? We're going to start a new chat. Real simple. Actually, I just thought of a better name. How about Sound XYZ? I think that's actually pretty clever. I don't know. All right, let's see. We got music. And then there you go. Bang. Latest tweets. Look at that. We got our boy Travis in there. We're going to connect all this. I'm going to show you guys how to actually connect this. I might actually do a little API because I think we're ahead of time right now. I might actually connect the API and pull all this stuff in. Maybe I'll do the second part. We'll see. Okay, so now we have our playlist. We have our album. Okay, so I think next what we should do is we should set up a way to actually have our profile. So let's do our login authentication. Just going down our list. So now we have this. I think we can call that a pretty good job. You can see how quickly we did this. And obviously you can add more stuff. You can have it post. You can have it leave a comment. You can have a chat. Whatever you want, just add it in here. But again, this is to show you the power and how quickly we can do this. So we could also set up the player. That's definitely going to get done, which we have down here. It's got all the pieces. It's got everything down. So now we're going to do this. Let's go. Now shift gears to this profile. So I want to now set up login authentications using Firebase, period. Show me the exact steps I need to do to set it up, period. Have a sign up and login page, period. Also, once I sign up, have a profile setup page with name, email, music preference, social media links, and any other music related profile details. That's common practice, period. Let's give that a whirl, right? You see me, I'm just literally going off the top of my dome right here. By the way, if you're on Mac, I created a dictate shortcut. If you hit this 3 times, 1, 2, 3, now I'm able to talk to my computer. The first couple of videos on my channel I was typing and it was terrible. So I figured out, why not? Just talk to it. So as you can see, I hit 3 here. And then if I hit these 3, it brings up Siri. So it's just a great little hack to do this. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I hope you set up Firebase authentication and create, okay, set up a Firebase configuration, create authentication page, create a profile setup with music related fields. So now to set up Firebase authentication, we need to do these steps. So let's do it. So let's do it in order. Step 1. And we've done this too many times on the channel, but I'll do it just for you guys for this video. And if you want to check out my other videos, we built a bunch of crazy clones. We did school, we did X, we did Linktree, we did a bunch as inspiration to show you what you can actually do. It isn't limited to just a music thing. With these no-code tools, and I've used a bunch of different tools, and I got some favorite ones as you've seen on my channel, but there's a lot of things you can do. So here we go, create a project. So guess what? Sound XYZ. See, I kind of like that, Sound XYZ. Join Google program. Oh yeah, Firebase is fine. And then get rid of this right here, this Google Analytics. It's going to ask you for more things to do. Just skip that. Okay, Firebase project is ready. Super easy. Again, Firebase is free. Just set it up, connect it. So next step is this right here. See this little button right here says web. If you're building Android or iOS, it's right here, but hit web. Our name, XYZ. And then we're going to say register app. So this is the SDK. This is going to allow the two to communicate. This is the whole backend process. This used to be so difficult even weeks ago, and now it's so freaking easy. So here we go. Look at this. It's going to say, so let's go back to sound. It's going to say, in the Firebase app setting, find the following values. API key begins with AIZA. So let's go there. So we're going to look for it right here. See this API key? That's it right there. So we're going to copy this. We're going to go back to Replit, and we're going to put API key, check. Next one is, hold on, I can't really tell what it's asking. Oh, there we go. So app ID, so that's next. So now we're gonna go app ID right here. There's a long string. It's called a string, guys, by the way, a series of series. So we're gonna go there, we're gonna paste that there, and then it's gonna say project ID. So the last one is project ID right here, Sound XYZ. And then we're gonna paste that in the last one. And then we're going to hit continue. So this should set up our authentication. So hopefully that has it now. And then also there's a great feature within Replit. See right here it says add to account secrets. So if you plan on using this database, for example, for future projects, you could just save it right here. You could add to the account secrets and it's going to store it for you with security. So then you don't have to do the step every single time I just did it. You can basically just access it. It's going to ask you, hey, do you want to use your secret account secrets? You hit yes. But for us now, actually, let's just do it anyways. I'll just click it just to have it. So now look, secret save to account. So now it's restarting the application. And now we should have login and authentication, which is pretty insane. This used to take hours. I used to have to call my dev to do this just when I was using NoCode. And this is like a couple months ago. I used to be calling them up like, hey, I need you to set up login authentication for me. Because it was that difficult. And now look, we just did it in a couple minutes. No stress. We set up a Firebase account, set up the couple different pieces, and now we're done. It's that easy. And the same works for the backend. The same works for the server. The same works for real-time server, all that good stuff. Oops, so we got an error. I like errors actually in these demos because everything right now is in real time. You guys are seeing me do it all. And we're not seeing any issues. But it's nice to see an error though, sometimes, because it makes it real. And I want you guys to see how to fix errors, because if I just do everything that's perfect, then it's going to sound impossible. But I promise you, it works very well. And then sometimes you run into issues, but all you got to do is just copy the error message, paste it into the agent, and it'll fix it. Just like this. Look, I don't even have to type anything, actually. Look, hands-free, and it just did it. There we go. Can you access the sign-up page now? Profile. Okay, so next thing we got to do is just come back into our project overview. And right here it says all products. You're going to hit on authentication. You're going to click that. It's going to say get started. This is the way you actually set up. We're going to hit email password. And if you want to do, there's a bunch of different ways. You could do Gmail, you could do Facebook, but these all takes extra steps. Again, we're going speed here, 30-minute challenge. Email. Boom, email password enabled, hit save, and then we're done. That's basically it. So now we should be good to go inside of here. Let's try setting up the account. So let's go back here. Let's go to sign up. And then we're going to create an email. So m@m.com. Password is 123123. Password is 123123. And then there it is. Boom. Now we are on our profile setup page. Look how amazing this is. Having to do this every time. Okay, here we go. Display name, Marcin AI. Bio, NoCode, AI Army Dev. Let's go. That's our group, by the way. Hit the link in the bio. You guys can find it. Amazing. We have an amazing group. I think we're almost going to be at 2,000 this week, which is nuts. Can't edit profile, but it did save it, though. So now, guess what? We're going to go back to our database. Oh, it didn't save it. Okay, I think we're missing one step. Oh, no, users. Oh, there it is, baby. We got our users. All right, so there's authentication, guys. You just saw it from start to finish. Let's move on. There's no point to dwell on it. The point is it's working. So now we got everything. So we can now go off our list. Let's check off login authentication. Let's make all these black. That's kind of how I see it as being done, okay? And now all we got is the back end, which we already set up. So we basically have to just enable a few things to be able to upload, I guess, songs, right? That's what would be the main thing. So let's do one more thing. The form should now accept them. Yes, everything worked, but when I tried to add my website, it didn't allow me to save, period. Make sure the social media links and website works also. When I click the profile on the home page, bring down a menu that says settings so I can update my profile, period. Also allow editing of the profile, period. I also want to save the profile in the back end, period. So what do we need to do to set that up? There we go. You see what I just did there? Obviously, login authentication works. We're now going to be able to create our profile, but this didn't save it. It's just created it, and now it's there until we move it to the back end. So now we have to probably set up storage on the server, and that's the reason I want to show you, because this storage will work the same way as uploading new songs. So if I'm an artist and I set up a profile, I'm able to upload my own songs then. And that's what we're going to do for my friend Travis. And I'll show you guys his music, which is amazing, by the way. So here's the album. It's called Risky Commodity. And here, let's actually jam out for a second while this thing is going. So let me show you, because it is quite good. Actually, maybe we'll do maybe we'll do music. So he's actually a filmmaker, and he does a lot of really good music. So here's his whole album. So folky country, really fun. And so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set that up for him. And so here is the album. Now let's see if we got a profile. Look at that. Setting, log out. Come on, how amazing is that? Settings. Now we got our stuff. But look, if you noticed, it's not saving, right? So if we go Marcin AI, and if we go down and save, and then if we hit refresh, this is what I'm going to show you why this back end, you have to actually connect the dots. You have to put it onto your actual server. And right now we haven't activated that part of the server. And now if we go to profile and settings, oh no, it did save it. Oh wait, did it already? Oh, maybe I already saved it. All right, so here's the next thing we need to do. So now we're Travis, right? But we need to be able to upload our album ourselves. So I think this is the last part. And I wasn't planning on doing this because, but you know what? Let's just do it. I think this will be really, really amazing. So I'll do one song and a video because this really changes everything because now it's going to take into effect all of the display and everything. So let's do this. I want to add a profile music section, period, where I can upload my own songs and it'll display on my profile, period. So I want you to add a upload video and upload audio, and then I want to store those uploaded files onto the server. So I think this would be the quickest way to do this. But again, just to show you, normally if we were building this from scratch, we would obviously do it in steps, right? When you create your profile, you then go in and upload your music and all that kind of stuff. But again, 30 minutes, guys, you get the point. I'm trying to just show you all of the biggest things. So I hope you add the music upload functionality, add file storage support. So this is the one. This is what I want to actually show you. So let's do that, because once you have that ability, you'll get the whole picture. You'll have all of the components from on the back end. Because right now all we have is authentication, just login. But I want to show you there's so many more things. There is real-time database right here. There's also storage. And then there is this data connect, where you can obviously do your database and be able to connect and send in and out points and all that stuff. More technical than you need to, but I want to just show you the concept so you get it. Just so you're not afraid of it, because I know what it's like when you're starting out with all this stuff, is you're afraid of all this. Like, it's a bunch of moving, digits and letters. And then when people talk about backends and servers and authentication, it's freaky. I'm going to simplify it for you. I'm going to dumb it down like a sixth grader or a 6-year-old, whatever the term is. I'm Polish, by the way, so excuse my spelling, excuse my language barrier at times, depending on how much coffee I have. But I just have fun on this channel. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. If you've made it this far, hopefully a few of you have. I hope you're enjoying it. And definitely give a follow. I'll give you guys a shout out. And let me know what I should do next. There's so many amazing companies, so many amazing ideas. And we're ready to build whatever. So that's the idea with this channel. And definitely give a follow. And if you want to try some of these tools, you guys hit the links. Buy me a cup of coffee. I would really appreciate it. Or some of this Mountain Valley fancy water right here. It's my buddy got me onto this. Now I can't stop drinking it. Okay, perfect. So here's what it says. It says to enable file uploads, we need to configure Cloudflare R2 storage. So go to Cloudflare dashboard and create a no, I don't want to do this. I want to use Firebase. Can we use Firebase for file storage? So I don't want to use another platform. We already have Firebase set up, so let's just do it. Oh, and I forgot to do change the chat too, and we haven't had any issues. So let's use Firebase, and it said no problem. So again, if you use a different one, right? If you use MongoDB or if you use Supabase, just tell it, hey, this is what I use, or AWS, let me use that. I think you're getting the point with this, is don't be afraid, just freaking talk to the thing. And sometimes if you need to, just yell at it too, because it works really well. Let's see what it did. Okay, it says let's try it. So let's go to profile, settings. It's all saving. You see that? Marcin AI, NoCode. And then look at this. Enter your media. So file type. So let's hit upload. Oh, there it is. We're done, baby. Now we are official. Look at that. Uploaded file. We're good. We're going to complete. Go home. Let's go to our Firebase. And look at that. There's our file right there. How freaking cool is that? So there you go, guys. That completes this whole process from start to finish. We have everything that we wanted from our list. And that basically finishes the Firebase backend, which was the last step. Deployment is one click. So I'm not even going to bore you with that. But honestly, it's this easy. You hit deploy. You set up your server, your machine. I go to auto scale, which is based on how many people visit your website. You hit approve and configure. Put all your deployment secrets right here. Make sure they're all correct, which we've already had. And you hit deploy, and that's it. And you get a link, and you are done. That's how easy deployment is. That'll complete the 5 steps. And guys, just like that, we are absolutely done with this video. An absolute banger. And now guess what? We're going to change this. Instead of our Spotify billion clone, we're going to go to Sound XYZ. And hopefully that's not a real company. If it is, obviously we're not launching this, but it's all for demo purposes. It's all inspiration from these other big companies. But we just made it better. We did a modern front end. You guys saw what we did. It looks amazing. It's pretty incredible what we were able to do in such a short amount of time. You have your details page. You got your social media connected. You got your videos connected. Look at that. We never actually saw the preview even, but it works. And you got your playlist and so on and so on. And we did this all in about 30 minutes from start to finish using Replit, using CopyCoder. If you guys want to give it a shot, obviously check out CopyCoder. You saw how amazing it was able to do what we wanted. And then also the Replit. Firebase is free. All the rest of them are free. All the links are below. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was definitely a little bit of a struggle there with the storage, but once you set it up, it's all good. My name is Marcin AI. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know in the comment section what I should do next, what challenge, and make sure you guys join our NoCode AI army. We got 1,900 people. Give a follow, and I will see you guys in the next one. And like always, if you guys click on the links, I appreciate it. Always a good cup of coffee or a nice, fresh water. Awa Mountain Valley spring water. I'll see you next one. Peace.